Grr. Epic camera adjustment. There. Hey guys, this is Extreme again. It's only been about like 5 minutes from the time that I actually recorded my last video of my Ghost Trick deck. And I decided just to throw in one of my other Yu-Gi-Oh deck just to get it out, get it over with. This is a deck that I just recently got from a friend of mine. While still adjusting. Okay. This is a deck I just got recently from a friend of mine, traded more like, it's not really a competitive deck, but it's a really fun deck to run, and, yeah, it's still, it's alright. It's an OTK deck, so it does do its job every once in a while, and it's, my Gishki Zielgigas, Turbo OTK deck, and it's not done yet. I still need to work on getting a couple extra deck cards and a couple main deck cards, but other than that, it's done, and it's really fun, and it's a pretty deck, so I decided just to throw it in, and I might do an update video of me showing it when it's updated and finished. So yeah, let's get started. First off, 3 Zielgigas. This is the main beat stick of the deck. This is what you use to go for your part of your OTK. Its effect is once per turn. Pay 1,000 life points, reveal the top card, and if it's a Gishki monster, shuffle any card on the field into its owner's deck. So it's really good because it doesn't target. Cards that cannot be targeted, it still does this can still be used on them, and yeah, it's also 32 body, so it's really big monster. So yeah, so basically you want to try to get 2 of these out on the field at 1 in your first turn, and then go for, after you attack with them, go for Gustav Max, and that's deal them in 2,000. That's the OTK. Pretty easy to do. I don't have Gustav Maxes yet. I have to get them, but still, this deck's really fun to use without it. Then I run 3 Shadow and 3 Vision. These are mandatory cards in the deck. These are also searchers. Shadow searches for the ritual spell, and Vision searches for Zielgigas. Also, they double as a complete cost for a ritual spell, for ritual summon. So any one of these 6 cards I can use to just use them to ritual summon Zielgigas. So yeah, really good cards, and absolutely necessary for this deck. I run 3 Gishki Abyss. Gishki Abyss is just what I use to search for a Vision and Shadow. So basically, this deck has a lot of good consistency. Yeah, whenever Gishki Abyss effect is whenever it's summoned, I can search for a Shadow or a Vision. So yeah, whatever I need for that, my hand to go for that specific OTK, I would use Abyss to search for them. 3 Beast. Beast is basically just a card that's there just for mainly it's used for going for Abyss, and its effect is whenever it's normal summoned, special summon a Gishki monster from a level 4 lower Gishki monster from your graveyard in face down, in defense position, not face down. I'm thinking of Ghost Trick still. In defense position. So basically you can go for Abyss and then use Abyss effect to do stuff. Yeah. Now I run 3 Chain. I'm going to switch to Chains alright to run for now, but I'm going to be switching these out for Vision of Vanity, which makes the deck just a lot more easier, makes my Zielgigas just a lot more impenetrable. But Chain's really pretty good. When it's normal summoned, reveal the top 3 cards, and if there's a ritual beast, a ritual monster, or a ritual spell, I can add one to my hand. And then if I don't, any of the remaining cards I put onto the top of the deck in any order. So it can actually be used for top decking for Zielgigas if I need to. But I'm going to be switching these out for Vanity. 2 Beautiful Princess. Beautiful Princess is what I use if I don't have Abyss, don't have Vision or Shadow, or if I need more. I can just normal summon it, banish it, go for Abyss, special summon in defense, and then use Abyss's effect. And I'm going to be switching it for 3 because I run 1 Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva is actually not really useful in this deck, but I just used it just for just in case I needed to go for vision. And then, like, if I needed that complete cost, it was alright to use, but I'm going to be switching this out for another Beautiful. That's for the monster. For the spells, I run 3 Aquamirror, and these are the only ritual spells I use because it's all I really need. Its effect is obviously you can use it for a Gishki summon of any Gishki ritual monster, but then it also has a graveyard effect of where you can shuffle it back into the deck and then target one Gishki ritual monster and add it back to your hand. So, say if you top deck double Gishki Zielgigas, you activate Gishki Aquamirror, discard Zielgigas, special ritual summon Zielgigas, the other Zielgigas, and then activate Gishki Aquamirror by shuffling it back into the deck and then adding Zielgigas. And then if you got like a Shadow or Vision in your first hand, you can also discard Shadow to go for Gishki Aquamirror, and then discard Vision to go for the double Zielgigas first turn. So yeah, that's a really good card. Then I run 3 Salvage. This is basically also a very mandatory card to run. It can come in very clutch if you need to. Sometimes you can even go for triple Zielgigas first turn with this specific card. Basically, it just adds either Abyss, Vision, or Gishki or a Shadow from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, if you already used them, you discarded them, so you can use this to add them back to hand. So if you activated Vision and Shadow to add Zielgigas and Aquamirror, you can add them back to your hand with add back Vision and Shadow back to your hand with Salvage. So yeah, really good card to run, mandatory. I run 2 Moray of Greed. Basically, I run this like if I have any like beasts or chains or even Beautiful Princess and obviously Deep Sea Diva, if I don't want to use them, I can just use this to shuffle them back into the deck and then draw 3. And it's also really good. I'm just going to keep it in the deck like this because like at the end of the phase, if I've gone for my 2 Zielgigas and I just have 2 random water monsters I just don't really need, I can shuffle them back in the deck and possibly go for a triple Zielgigas. So, really good card to run. The next really good card to run, this is all just, this deck's just so consistent. 3, Mound of the Bound Creator. This card's so good that I even run a Terraforming. Mound of the Bound Creator is good for any level 10 or higher deck. Its effect is level 10 or higher monsters cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Then, if a level 10 or higher monster on the field destroys their opponent's monster and sends it to the graveyard, deal your opponent 1,000 life points. So, literally, if I attacked, for some reason, if they had like a level 0 attacking monster in face-up attacking position, I would attack it with Zielgigas, and then I'd deal them 4,200. Because Zielgigas is a 32 body, and then Mound of the Bound Creator will deal them 1,000. So it also is good, like if my opponent is playing a little bit more defensive, I could attack the defense monster and it'd still deal them 1,000. So really good to run, and then Terraforming obviously to search for Mound. Then I run possibly one of the trolliest cards in this deck, and a lot of people are gonna say why do you run this after I show it to them? 3 Creature Swap. One of the literally this is the card that when everyone gets it, they're just like. And they rip it because they're like, this is so useless in the current meta. This card I found to be just such a trolley card. Basically, it's used for after I use Abyss, like say if I special summon Abyss in attack or defense, like if I used Beautiful Princess or if I just normal summoned it, I can activate Creature Swap because then I can literally take anything else they have. I'll literally take anything else. And it also helps if it's in attack position because then Zielgigas can just attack through it. So yeah. It just allows me to get like a better card. Like sometimes I might even just have that big monster. Like say if I baited out an Infinity effect, and then I activated Creature Swap on my Abyss, and then I just took their Infinity, and then activated Infinity's effect to take my Abyss back, they would probably be so salty, like it'd be so they'd probably quit because that's just not fair. And they'd be like, no, and they'd throw their television down or something like that. But yeah, it just comes clutch a lot of times, and it's just because I want to get rid of Abyss sometimes. And yeah, Then I run one day apiece. This card is used for if I can't perform that OTK that one on my first turn, I can just activate 1 day apiece so that I won't have to worry about having to be dealt any damage next turn, so that I can possibly perform it my next turn. So yeah, that's a good card. I don't really ever need to use it, but it's just there if at the time I need it, I can use it. That was just spells. For the traps, I only run 3 traps, and those are 3 Royal Decree. A lot of times, I won't be able to go for my double Zielgigas until my second turn, which is why Royal Decree's there, and 1 day apiece is there. So then, like, once I have Mound of the Bound Creator, Royal Decree, and then I discard a Vanity, then literally they can't do anything, because they're like, oh, I can't use my traps. Once Zielgigas is summoned, I can't activate Solemn or Blackhorn or anything else to get rid of it, and then Mound of the Bound will keep it alive. So it's like, and then I can't activate Battle Traps, so it's just like, it's just not a good day for them. So, and then for my 2 cards in my extra deck that I already have, it's just the 2 Gachis that I run in my Ghost Tricks for no reason. Basically, Gachi is really cool if I don't have Creature Swap, and then I go for, I guess, Abyss, and then Vanity, or Deep Sea Diva and Vision, or Deep Sea Diva. Yeah, Deep Sea Diva and Vision. I can just go straight for Gachi just to have that body so I can stay alive for a little bit longer. And then I would run probably 1 or 2 Gustav Max and like 1 Abyss Dweller, but that's about it. That's all I needed in my deck, and then, excuse me, that's done. I got the hiccups. So yeah, that's my Zielgigas OTK deck. I got it because it's really fun to play. It's a really pretty deck. I really do like water, and I can't really afford Necrons. I don't think many people can. And I guess it's just there until I muster up the money to pay for my Mermail deck. I'm not gonna get Necrons. Don't worry about it. I don't play meta ever. So yeah, this is the deck profile, and I hope you guys liked it, and look forward to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Fight, and possibly Buddy Fight. I don't know what's going on with Buddy Fight. I don't really play it too much. I mean, I play it a little bit. I'm still trying to build my Dual Seeker deck, but yeah. I will try to do a duel with this deck against whatever deck I go against, and you guys can see how it works, and I'll post it, and I hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, send me feedback like, you suck ass, or whatever, just whatever, just, yeah, maybe I do. But, yeah, this is my deck profile, and, this is Extreme, signing out.